Hey, Shad here with Speed Addicts, the fastest growing gear site on the web, and welcome to our best of racing helmets for 2023. What's up, Speed Addicts fam? Before we get into our top picks for the track for 2023, do us both a favor, subscribe to the Speed Addicts channel. That's right, do it right now. Don't miss out on any of the latest parts or gear reviews. We're always getting first look here at Speed Addicts. Subscribe. Don't miss out. Also, if you'd like to support us here at SpeedAddicts.com by shopping with us, that'd be rad too. There's a link in the description below to all of these helmets you're going to see on the table while you're over at Speed Addicts Shop for any other parts or gear you might be in the need of for your next two-wheel adventure. Okay, we've got 4 of our top picks for the track. These are racing helmets. Well, you could still use them on the street. They definitely excel on the racetrack. Some of them are brand new for this year. Others are reigning champs. With that, let's jump in and give you the download. First on our list and our top pick for this year, we have the SHOEI X15. Brand new for 2023. When a helmet company like SHOEI launches a new model, everyone pays attention. There is a lot of hype. We were waiting for this helmet for a long time. Everybody was. It showed up. We're like, looks cool. They usually don't throw out their design completely. They make a lot of small changes. It's subtle. It is an awesome looking helmet, but how does it perform? Well, recently we took it out to the track and it blew everyone away. We took a handful of helmets out for a shootout. We're going to release that video shortly. And this thing just won hands down. Ventilation, fit, the eye port, it's all there. The vision is excellent. It uses that same face shield. If you've got an R1400, the shields cross over. The cheek pads are ventilated. It's going to keep you cool. It's going to give you the visibility. It is not inexpensive. Solids are running $899 and the race replicas $1,049. Ouch. But the best always comes with a price. SHOEI shows its value over years, 5-year life on a warranty, typically, especially at the track. And the SHOEI dividends really kick in later on, a few years, 3-4 years in, where other helmets you probably would have had to discard. The SHOEI quality, the Japanese craftsmanship shows up in their later years. The aerodynamics are there. Again, it is the SHOEI X15, our top pick for 2023. Next up on our list, we have another challenger out of Japan. This is the ARAI CORSAIR-X. This helmet is by no means a newcomer. The CORSAIR-X has been out for a number of years, but still a top performer. Exceptional quality is what you come to know ARAI for. And I will say though, we have ignored ARAI for the past couple years here at Speed Addicts because you simply could not get their helmets. During the pandemic, they were in such short supply, they were virtually non-existent, so they really missed out on our last few best ofs. But it's not because we don't love you, ARAI. We love ARAI quality, we love ARAI fit, it's very consistent. And their philosophy on safety is really second to none. They are uncompromising when it comes to the shape of their helmets. You notice it's very spherical. There are no dramatic shapes hanging off this helmet, and they do that because they want the helmet to glance off. And when you have a big edge on it, it tends to catch. So they stick with that R75 head shape. They want to fight that energy battle outside of the helmet instead of letting it get inside. And all their vents are specially made to come off very easy in case of an impact. So safety is always at the forefront of ARAI helmet design. Price tag, $879 up to $999. Now you notice a lot of the top flight racing helmets are inching close to $1,000, whereas ARAI has always kind of been pretty lofty in the price tag, and you might not have thought of ARAI, you might have avoided it just because of the price in the past. Well, here we are. All the top brands, when it comes to their top flight racing helmets, the price, they're kind of in the same ballpark. So if you haven't looked at ARAI before, then maybe now's the time. If you've worn it in the past, I don't have to tell you, you probably are a diehard ARAI fan. And they did recently come out with another new helmet, the CORSAIR-X, which is a little bit more street focused, also definitely trackable. It's going to be in our best of full face video this year, so keep an eye out for that if the CORSAIR-X is not for you. 5 shells, 5 EPSs. You can always count on ARAI for highly customizable interior. Really fine tune that fit, plenty of space for your ears. I love ARAI, it's always consistent. If you're a large ARAI, doesn't matter the model, you can order it with confidence. You know how it's going to fit. And that about does it. That is the ARAI CORSAIR-X, still a force to be reckoned with. Our next helmet takes us across the globe. We're now in Portugal. This is a European-made helmet. It's one of the few manufacturers in Europe that still makes their helmets there in their own factory. This is NEXX. This is the XR2R, released in 2022. Definitely one of our favorites. It is dramatic. It is excellent looking. I mean, look at this. This is the carbon fiber with that white graphic print on it. You're going to get the dark smoke shield included in the box. And I will tell you, they have a composite for less money, same feature set, not as light, not as cool. $549 for the composite, $749 and up for the carbon fiber. If you're gonna get this, get the carbon fiber. If you're trying to save money, we have another helmet coming up that's sub $400 or sub $500 that's carbon fiber. I'd recommend instead. But if you're going to the XR3R, go carbon fiber, spend the money, and you're going to get that dark smoke shield. You're gonna get the pin lock insert. You're going to get an awesome neck roll, very comfortable, great fitting helmet. If you're going to run this on the track, which if you're watching a racing helmet video, you might be most likely going to the track. This comes with an extra air diffuser that is not shown right here on the table, but it adds on here. That's gonna be crucial to the performance of the aero. Otherwise, it tends to lift a little bit. So on the street, it's fine, but if you're shooting for 200 miles an hour, add the diffuser. That's gonna give you that extra aerodynamic situation you're gonna want on the track. Now, when it comes to safety, this is passing ECE 2206, which is the latest safety standard. We like to see that. We're noticing the helmets passing 2206 are getting a little bit bigger. I think that has to do with including more EPS liner so that it's able to absorb more energy, keep that energy out of your gray matter. That's what you want. That is the underside. One more time, you notice the extra neck roll here. It's gonna keep this helmet a little quieter than your average racing helmet, and you do also get this this chin curtain here. That is NEXX, and this is the XR3R Carbon. Check it out at SPEEDADDICTS. The fourth and final helmet on our list today is the SUOMY TX Pro Carbon. We have a carbon fiber racing helmet that is under $450. It is 2.75 pounds. You heard me correctly. Sub 3 pounds carbon fiber, all for under $450. But wait, it gets better. It's also ECE 2206, which is that latest safety homologation. If you want it in grams, it's about 1180, okay? This is a winning combination. This is probably gonna be our top selling racing helmet of the year just because of that price point, the weight, and ECE 2206. The helmet fits great. It's running true. I love the eye port. It's got an enormous eye port. They're even throwing in the pin lock insert. This thing is a winning combination. My only complaint, the gloss or the clear coat could be a little thicker. Just looks a little thin in spots, but really for this price tag, considering its carbon fiber, its weight, and that SUOMY racing pedigree after all, they are on the head of the world's top racer right now, the reigning champ, Pecco Bagnaia. I mean, that's a lot for the money. And again, probably going to be top selling helmet by volume when it comes to folks heading to the track for 2023. That wraps up our best of video for racing helmets this year. We hope you enjoyed. Remember, SPEEDADDICTS has no cost return, so you really should be shopping for your helmets with us. As long as you live in the lower 48 states, you're gonna get a no cost return label in just a few clicks. You can exchange, return for a refund, whatever you need to do. Remember, we always will treat you like family. That does it. We'll see you next time to find out what's in the crate.